Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Overtake. I'm Michel.
Hello.
And
I'm
we
Yannick.
are we are not Memorex, we are live. Spatial Dragon. Yeah, welcome everyone. Yeah, as you heard, Yannick is also here. He's live on Twitch. Link is in the video description. And we also have Max. Hello, Max. Hello, Max.
Hello, I'm Max. Hello.
Max. Max.
Hello, I'm Max.
Yeah, like the Super Max from the Netherlands. So yeah.
Exactly. You may or may not know him from a couple of YouTube streams he did the other day. Basically.
Yeah, he broke world records last week on Thursday in AC Rally. So yeah.
What's not to like?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, how are you? We have a very exclusive live stream, and I can't remember that Studio 397 has done this in a while. Like an actual multiplayer preview stream with a ton of creators. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I don't even remember the last one, honestly. So this is a nice, a nice little, refreshing take, let's say. Very much looking forward. But yeah, what are we going to do today? V1.4, of course. That's coming out tomorrow, but we have the preview version, and we're jumping into 2 multiplayer races on the new tracks, so you can get a first look at those in action, outside of videos and whatnot, but in proper multiplayer action where we will most definitely get our butts kicked. Or, well, maybe not, actually, because we're not in the same class as the esports pros. So let's see.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see it on screen now. California dreaming. We're racing the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. This update and the US track pack will launch tomorrow. I think around afternoon European time at some point. So morning hours probably, or around noon in the US or in the Americas. And more towards afternoon, early evening in Europe. And we have a full video on the update already live since like 3 hours, roughly, where we shed light on all the changes. And I gave a first impression of Laguna Seca and Daytona. And yeah, we will race today. Daytona, 30-minute race, as you can see in a mix of LMP2 and LMP3. And later it's going to Daytona. That's more often like, IMSA event, kind of, but not really.
So yeah, Laguna Seca first here, as you can see. That's going to be fun. We picked the LMP3s for this one, just because, they get too little action, and totally not so we don't get our butts kicked by the likes of Jardier, Mabix, and what have you. So here we are in our Ginettas, because Michael prefers the left-hand drive, as I learned.
Yeah, absolutely.
I must have had a lot of trust getting into a car with you in the UK, which was right-hand drive.
Yeah, I mean, I also drove a right-hand drive car as a daily for a year. I had a Forester STI from Japan, so that was naturally also right-hand drive. But it's not it's not really my cup of tea. Like, I was socialized with left-hand drive, so it is a bit rough from the perspective, but it's not impossible. Like everything is just practice, right? And if you have a car in LMU that is right-hand drive, you can certainly get the hang of it. But for the second race, I am totally undecided. Max, do you think we should go GT3 or hypercar?
I will definitely go GT3.
Okay. Okay, there's no more practice server currently. I will just drive a few laps in single player then.
There's a Laguna Seca practice server.
Yeah?
Somehow the previous one just ended, but there's another one for.
Then this didn't load. Okay. Let's see who's in here. I currently can't see the LMP2s, but I see only the. Can I see the LMP2s? Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's it's Jardier, it's Mabix from Germany, it's Jaws Boothby, it's Colombo. And Max just told us about there's this a meme person kinda in the esports scene.
Yeah, we were told by the youngin in the team that we completely missed out on a meme here. So way to make us feel old once more.
Yeah, good job. Okay, there's a practice server apparently.
Yeah. Just joined that. And I've just seen that and
there are developers as well.
Oh dear. So we gotta be on our best behavior too. That's not helpful.
Yep. Yannick, we
These-
estimated 45 liters, by the way, and the setup is in the Discord.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Check then.
I think I've never driven any online event with an LMP3 until now.
Yeah, me neither.
But Laguna
Me neither.
Seca is pretty much perfect for this car. Okay, practice, and then the event starts in 7 minutes. We have a super short practice, like 3 minutes, to collect all the drivers, then 10-minute qualifying, I believe, and a 30-minute race. And we estimated 45 liters of fuel. All right.
We find the setup folder. How did they store that? Ah, there we go. Save.
So, Max, how did this meme came to be?
I actually don't know. I can't explain. I think it's just that Colombo always has the danger sign or the returning from a ban badge.
Yeah, he also has, like, even in this like test environment, he has the probation badge.
Is that the LMU equivalent of Bowie Knife 99 then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
And I think he's I think I've seen that he has like 6 or 7 hours daily since release.
Jeez.
Game.
That's quite a lot. Also, chat, if audio's not fine or anything, let me know.
Yeah, me too.
Should be okay, but you never know. Sometimes.
Yeah. At least I can hear you guys. That means the stream can also hear you, so we're good.
We'd hope so, yeah.
Okay. First corner, Max. First gear, yeah?
If so, then just for the rotation mid corner.
Yeah.
But I think could be
Second.
second gear as well.
Let's see. Still have some problems in turn 5 to get to the apex, right? Yeah, but the track is really good fun.
That it is. I saw a YouTube comment earlier, someone not being impressed by Laguna Seca, not in LMU, but in general, calling it overrated and kind of the Brands Hatch of the US has one signature corner and not much else, but I just
No.
think
I mean-
it just has a great flow overall.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a bit of, like, it's taste, right? But
That too, yeah.
I think there are some very interesting corners.
And my main sim was ACC for a very, very long time, and it wasn't that good in ACC, to be fair.
Laguna?
Yeah,
Hmm.
just because of the curbs and the so the right-hander before the corkscrew. If you drove over the curb on the inside, you would just jump into the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But it's very enjoyable here.
Yeah, I think so too. The left-hand kink before you run up to the corkscrew, you go down to third gear too, usually. That's also very enjoyable, I think, because it's actually quite fast. That way, you know, where you go into that little dip or going further up the hill.
Yeah,
That's very
it is
fun, I think.
third gear.
Not a
Oh, hello,
single
that's a
battle lap.
placeholder car.
Hey everyone, yeah. Hey Marta. almost spun here, but the setup is way more stable, Max. You can even have time to catch the car. That's good. I'm not showing my lap time until the real event starts. How's the netcode? Yeah, we're about to find out. It's the very first meters on track currently with other cars. Yannick, if you...
very revamped.
I'm just behind you, Yannick. We can test the netcode now. Can you wait?
Okay.
Yeah? Let's try to race super close.
I do... okay. I'm about 4 seconds up in my delta almost, and now I cut the corner anyway, so probably... oh no.
I took the rally line as well.
Speaking of rally, we have something
Yannick!
interesting coming there. Yep.
Wait! We want to test the netcode.
Oh, I mean, where are
Wait.
where are you then?
Yeah, behind you.
Yes, but you've been further behind than before.
Don't
Still?
you have a... So here we go. Let's test the netcode.
Bonk. Ah, wall.
It's very bonky, but it works.
Better than wonky, let's just say.
Okay, I'm very close to Yannick. Trying super close racing now.
Can you let me help with that?
I mean, it looks pretty stable, like he's not jittery or anything. Okay. Oh, yeah, now I
Alright.
ended in his
Time
back.
to move over to the actual event.
Yeah. But that was a first preview of the things that are going to happen. Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, as I was saying, speaking of rally, we have something very interesting coming this week, probably. You may or may not have seen our social media stories, like our Instagram stories at Eiffel Rally Festival. That was cool, and we weren't just there to enjoy rally cars. I mean, that was part of it too, but there's a video coming with that, so
Yep.
be sure to keep an eye out.
It was really good fun indeed. Yeah. Okay, we can we join? Not yet.
14 seconds, it says.
Yeah. What is the netcode? How is it different than before? Is Flammen JC asking? Actually, the only hint that we got is that they changed a little bit in the background, like the protocol, the network protocol, the baseline of how everything is calculated is not TCP but RUDP. So that should lead to probably some better ping equalization or something, like in terms of how you see the cars. But yeah, you can't break the laws of physics with a network protocol. So I'm really looking to see if there is any noticeable difference in the door-to-door racing. I mean, it always depends also on who are you racing against, where's the server. I don't know, Max, that's quite not transparent on what kind of server you are, right? Do you know where the LMU servers are?
No, actually I don't. But I think the netcode in the game is one of the best, in my opinion.
It is. It was already, so...
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, it's probably... I don't know, we will see if there's any magic happening. But as far as I understood, this is not only a preview, but also a test kind of for them to see if everything works like intended.
Yeah, makes sense.
Before tomorrow. Okay, let's get out of the pits.
For an outlap and nothing else, because time won't allow for more.
Yeah,
and it's something.
And the BOP info should be out tomorrow once the update is live. This will be on the not really on the website of LMU, but on the guide page, on the guide website of Le Mans Ultimate. All right. You see, there's a Mr. Cootie has a 397 badge, so that's one of the developers or team members of Studio 397.
There's also Lewis already in the chat.
Ah, nice, yeah. That's basically the PR guy of Motorsport Games.
Yeah, or most frequent press contact.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lewis Edmondson.
Yeah.
What up?
He also made it possible that Max can join us last second. So Max is basically our esports driver now, who defends the honor of Overtake, and Yannick and I, we can just chill and test the netcode.
Just goof off.
Yeah, let's see.
Always need someone to carry us.
Yeah.
Family isn't around to do that in the race for mental health, right? It's gonna be
Yeah.
someone. This one.
Absolutely. Yeah, but like we have a little bit of documentation about the patch notes and everything, but there was no further info on what should be different with this new protocol.
No, I think it was even specifically mentioned that you probably won't feel it really, which was the aim, kind of. Same
Yeah.
for the Race OS thing, or maybe it was just the Race OS thing and this not so much, but
Yeah.
yeah, either way, if you don't notice it, that's probably a good thing, because then it handles like you expect it to.
Yeah. Maybe it's just also something that makes it easier for them to handle with their platform, or it's more of an integrated solution for them. Because what they stated was that they had a third-party supplier to handle all of these race control and ban things. And as they now implemented also the reporting into the replays, like there's a reporting replay function where you can, like, from the replay report an incident or intentional wrecking. So that all plays together with this race control platform, and yeah, they just completely overhauled the backbone of the multiplayer. Yeah, and as long as it works as before, I think everyone would be happy.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean, the single-player crowd probably won't be, and I can see why, because there hasn't been much in that regard in in forever, pretty much. But we heard from Stephen Hood himself that the career mode is underway and already playable internally. At least elements of it are. So yeah,
I wouldn't
sooner rather than later.
Yeah,
Might
I
be
wouldn't say nothing. In many of the patch notes from update to update, there are small tweaks to the AI as well, to the multi-class behavior and to corners and such. I think also in this one there's, like for Silverstone, for example, there's a line in the patch note that says multi-class handling here and here in this corner improved, so they are still doing things.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. To be fair, the multi-class AI in particular is really damn good in avoiding tripping over each other, which is something that not too many titles can say. If I remember the good old GTR2 days, where all of the NGT cars would have not broken rear ends, but severely dented ones, because the GT ones would just push them around Spa, for instance, for like 10 laps on end. That's not the case here, luckily.
Yeah, Sweet Cherry, I don't want to shatter your hopes. We can keep this topic. I saw your comment earlier, I think, regarding PSVR2. Yannick, we are right now shooting questions to Stephen Hood, right?
Yeah, we have the article still open on the website. I think we set the cutoff time to midnight UTC tonight, so
Yeah.
still within the window.
Have you heard that, dude? So you can go on our website and add your comment to this article, and we will ask Stephen Hood about it. I mean, we can also ask about PSVR2 anyways, but this way it's a little bit more official and they can prove that that was an actual community question. But I don't want to shatter your hopes, but I would say 99% this is not coming.
Probably not, but who knows? I mean, it might be a console version for the next generation even, who knows?
Yeah, then maybe, yeah, but...
Because, yeah, it will be tough to pull that off technically, probably.
Yeah. Too expensive to develop, probably. Or
Yeah.
too small of an
Also
audience.
got, hi, I'm Shy So in chat asking if the track's been made well, and I'd say so.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael, you've actually been there, not driven there, I suppose, but you've been there. But from what I could tell, it's same story to the previous tracks that they added. It's just very detailed and well made.
Yeah, it hits the vibe quite well, I would say. Also, if you watch races here in live streams, also like real life races. Oh, messed up the corkscrew. Yeah, of course. Still fourth though, not bad.
Just focusing for lap time here.
Okay, let's focus.
That time was a 1:22.99.
Oh no, too late. Oh dear, no. Rear wing gone. Perfect. No, no, no. New track is really good, but it's still, Laguna Seca, it has some tricky spots as you've just seen. I'll keep the tires as they are warm. And they in general seem to be okay, because we spun mostly in the gravel pit. Okay, still 4 minutes, so I can still get 2 laps. That's good news. It would have been very generous of Studio 397 if they... Out of the 6 tracks, they released 2 for free. Make it like 2 packs. Have 1 track per pack.
Maybe that's what they're going for the grand finale.
You think so?
I don't know.
For the final, you think for the final pack we will see another surprise free track? I don't. Would be nice.
Probably not. No, but it would be cool.
Yanniks streaming. Max, can you? 18.8.
Sweat Lord.
Absolute sweat lord, and he's not talking. Like he probably muted us.
No, I didn't.
Oh wow, I set the exact same lap time as Denise Pope.
I've just thrown away 5/10s.
Nice, yeah, I just spun into the gravel. So
Perez 1997. Of course my
Yeah,
lap is invalid. Oh my god. I invalidated the next lap with the exit of the final turn.
240-ish still to go. It's enough for another hot lap, I think.
Yeah, it's like Gimli said, drafts are not made for sprints. It's for the long run.
You're just as tall as me. I mean, that doesn't even
Yeah,
check
but
out.
I'm a dwarf inside, so.
Oh, okay. In other parts, then. All right.
No way. Plus 4 seconds. It would have been a quite okay-ish lap if it was valid. So we'll take it as practice instead.
Spirit.
No, 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 no. Okay, this is not good. But I have even one more lap, it seems. But that was horrible.
Terrible final corner. Not a great start to the lap, but alright.
I wish I would have prepared a little bit more.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I've been working on the video the whole day, yesterday and today, so there was just no time. Oh shit! Yeah, corkscrew will be. Yeah, this is over. My wheel is gone. I just have to brake. Super cautious for corkscrew currently. Yeah, there's my wheel. Okay.
First the wing, then the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel is off. Okay, P11 it probably is. No problem. We want to test the netcode after all. Okay, so who is in this? Davy Gobbins. We got Mabix in P2. Devin Braune, also an esports guy. But he seems to be in the Studio 397 QA team as well. Jadi in P4. Francesco Adamu. Richard Arnaud. Luke Whitehead as well. Gabi Lonk. George Boothby. Traction GG in the LMP2 as well. In P11. Wonder if that's John. Rev Fisher. Alex Kuti. Yeah, Colombo. Someone got diamond on the test server. Interesting, like Trusted Racer badge. Adam Douglas. Well, Max in P2, not bad. Congrats, Max.
Thank you. Yeah, the P1 time is pretty fast.
Yeah. 18.1, damn. Even not qualified the lowest of the LMP2s then.
Yeah.
Anybody know fuel? Asks Jardier. Hard no. I'm just guessing at this point.
Not for the LMP2, no. Yeah, someone... Yeah, I think the price discussion for the DLC is pretty interesting, because I would agree. I just saw a comment and that reminded me how affordable the DLC for Auto Blister 2 was, where you also had, I think, 3 tracks even. I think also Daytona, Laguna Seca, and Road America or something. You are the AMS2 expert, Yannick. I'm relying.
Yeah, I mean, right by now, there aren't the individual race and use Apex anymore. They only have the full thing, which is... what does that cost? 25 bucks or so? But that gets you like 6 tracks and the IMSA cars, or a bunch of them anyway, I think. Oh no, actually not. Those are separate, the DLC. But you get like the totally not NASCAR stock cars, the old kart Indy cars. So yeah, there's plenty to like there. I think.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Like, companies get different deals. We just, if they are not transparent about their pricing for the licenses, we will never know their like cost structure. I guess it comes with a little bit of a negative balance when you go to these tracks and you say, hey, I'm LMU Ultimate, I have these and that numbers, and I have the official WEC license, then they will charge you more probably. Then you are a more or less, it's not an indie game, AMS2, you know, they have also a lot of sales, millions of sales actually, but it's a little bit of a different story, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're not really focused on a single series or anything.
Yeah.
Far from it, actually. They do have the IMSA license, but yeah.
And the AMS2 DLC is also 1.5 years ago, or when did that launch?
Racing USA was, I think, the first few were released in 22, I believe. So yeah, they kind of rolled that out over time, kind of. The IMSA cars themselves were, I'm pretty sure, Christmas 2024 or so, or New Year's Eve, pretty much.
Yeah.
The way it could be that we don't have enough fuel, but
No, it should be fine.
Ah, no, never mind.
It's
I was
like
confused by the. Okay,
Oh,
someone drove into my.
my dash
Yeah,
says 24 laps, and I have fuel for 23, and I have fuel for 24, so should be
Yeah, I was
okay.
confused because someone in the LMP2 said 25 laps, but that's not
Okay,
for us.
okay.
That's
I will set the TC a little bit higher.
there are.
Oh,
actually
come on,
people
guys,
with
what-
their-
What
are
is
you doing?
happening?
People just stop for no reason.
You don't
Nice.
have damage in the pre-grid.
Yeah, but I'll probably have a penalty now because I ran into
Okay, yeah,
someone
that
and
could
now
be.
I'm last and out of line.
Holy
And too
moly.
fast too.
Do I start in the last corner?
Okay, no penalty, so there's that at least. Now I'm behind
Starting.
Michael. Netcode test. Let's go. Yeah, that
Oh
was an
my
odd
god,
maneuver.
people are dying.
Yellow.
Lots of
yellow.
dust.
I wasn't sure if I'm fighting with LMP2s or 3s,
Yeah, they look kind of similar.
but it's both at the moment.
Yeah, okay, I tested the netcode.
Hello.
I thought there's
close.
a space to get in, but it wasn't. But I was also, the truth is I was way too late on the brake again for corkscrew. Tires are still good though.
Lap 144.01.
LMP2s are so loud I can't hear my own car.
You can't hear your own car.
The hell? I don't think I've seen LMP2s in action in person yet, but I know that these LMP3s are loud as hell as well.
Yeah, they are not slow. I mean, they have what, 600 something? No, 450 horsepower?
Yeah, that too.
Okay, I'm trying to close the gap.
Yellow flag in one or before that?
Blue?
Yellow.
Alright.
Very important difference. Yeah, there's an LMP2 in the
Yeah.
gravel. Oh, and the loose wheel going to the runoff area. That looks like it was fun. Oh, wasn't the racing line there?
We are back, buddies!
There are still LMP2s.
Whoa, why is this
between
car
me
so
and
slow?
P1.
I'm so bad today, guys, sorry. But yeah, I just didn't expect to close in on that car so early. Wow. All the progress is in the bin.
Still 26 minutes to go.
Yeah, true.
P1 is gone.
Oh, we have 8 track limits. Michi Heuer seems to have damage.
Why is the LMP2 slower than me? Hello.
Yeah, there are some people seemingly having some damage.
No, he's slower on the straights. I don't get it.
Yeah, damage seems to be off, right? No, there must be damage.
Yeah, I also have damage.
I don't. And I bumped into a rear of a car. 2 times even.
Yeah, I don't have anything either, don't think, but I've seen an LMP2 without a front wheel, so...
Yeah.
And I've seen said wheel bounce across the track, so there's something about it.
Well, this car is so weird sometimes. It's so understeery, and if you push too early... Oh, rough. Wow, come on, move.
It's also very much a track to be patient at, because
Yeah.
there isn't that much in terms of corners we can actually overtake. As I just find out once again as I'm stuck behind Austin.
Time 1:20.37.
Okay, the first time we have a somewhat decent lap time. 20.3. Yeah, true. The motorsport games and LMU branding on the track and the race control. I mean, it's okay. But it could be more immersive, I agree. If you look at Le Mans, but it's always also a question of the licensing package.
I'd push someone into a mistake, not physically, but just by being annoying. That's another position gain, very nice.
Lap 1:20.20.
Finally some breathing room here.
To say the haptic reactor I stole from the office.
It's good, yeah?
It's really nice on the throttle. Yeah. It works pretty good in LMU.
Yeah, it gives you a little vibration when you are about to,
Yeah.
or you start having some...
when your tires are slipping. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Only used it on the brake before, but the throttle is also very helpful.
Nice. Yeah, okay, I was reading the chat while breaking into corkscrew. That was a big mistake. Oh, this is not my race, guys. Oh, now it's over. Spatial Dragon, it's your fault. I wanted to tell you come back for the Daytona race. We will drive hypercars, but... no refueling, please. My god, man. This is the worst thing ever. What is he doing? I'm next to the ideal line. Repair all. Can I not fuel? Interesting. Okay, so there was damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, LMP3s are really good usually. Stay in. Oh, that's new. I tested a new feature, guys. Oh, be
Fast
careful.
lane?
Yeah, fast lane. If you're getting out of the fast lane, you get a counter for a penalty.
Oh,
That's rough. But I'm a bit confused because it seems like I have to fuel the car like minimum of 5 liters when I go to the
my
pits.
God.
I could not set it to 0. That was quite interesting.
That's new, I guess.
I've just spun a LMP2. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
Was
mean,
it
he's-
Jonas?
No.
No,
He's
Jonas
an
is
LMP3s.
Jonas is LMP3.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, I didn't think that he would be so slow in turn 1.
Yeah, I don't want new tires either. Yeah, that's not too late. Mixed tires? What?
Oh, nice. I got bumped.
What
And
kind
the
of?
guy spun off. Now I got damage too.
0,
Nice.
Okay, I have one new
9.18.
tire. I should have changed all of the tires.
And now I've spun. Probably because of the damage I had. Ah.
Well, the track limits are super strict when leaving the pits. You are not allowed to touch the white line at all. Okay, let's cause some chaos.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna come in to the pits now as well. I'm pretty sure I lost my rear wing or something. The car just went on me.
Yeah, that fast lane thing adds to the realism, or to the... Yeah, cool. I made that one mistake, Yannick, that I never wanted to repeat after the Le Mans race. After a crash, not changing all the tires.
Yep,
Because I have
that's what I'm gonna do as well.
3 warm tires and 1 cold tire now.
Oh dear, that's not smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost my rear wing or something because I just spun again. So get ready for like half an hour of repair time. Hooray. Absolutely riveting stream then.
Guys, I have one mission after the stream. I want to get solid in LMU again.
Fuel cannot be removed during a pit stop. Oh, that's the reason, because it doesn't... Yeah, now I remember. LMU doesn't add fuel as per the menu, but
Yeah,
that's
it's what
the
you're leaving
amount...
the pits with.
Exactly. That's why it's there.
I need to grab Max and go into a LMU bootcamp with him.
So do I have new tires on now, or...
Coach Max.
Alright, sweet. 53 seconds of damage repair.
I had the same. I had 50, I think, but I spun also 2 times. Maybe we are closer than we think, Yannick.
Probably. Like, I got bumped in the rear, and then I spun, hit the rear into the barrier. Then I spun again without making contact, so here we go.
But guys, this is the only stream where you can see, where you can learn things, like what are the track limits, what not to do in the pit lane, yeah, things like this that you will never learn over at Jardy, for example, because he's just driving super clinic and boring.
Yeah. Consistency, you can call it, but...
I'm testing all the sausage curbs, all the overshoot zones, everything that throws your car on. And now I will stop Max from hunting Glasgow.
Oh no, that's you.
Yep.
You're also just 20 seconds behind me, and I got cold tires now, so...
Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe
Gas can come down.
there's still something in this. Max, here, do you shift into second or do you stay in third gear?
I'm staying in third.
Here in fourth or third?
Third.
Okay. And this one is also
Third.
third, yeah.
Yep.
pressure. Go. I got you a little bit closer to this guy, no? Oh. Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was dirty air.
Oh, yeah, now Eisbahn almost.
No, I will watch you now. Holy shit. Yeah, I really have to watch you because I have to see how you do it. I'm so bad at this.
Are you out actually? All right.
I'm out, yeah. It doesn't make sense now. I totaled the car into the wall once again. So yeah, but we can watch Max a little bit here. Oh.
That's not the line, by the way.
A bit earlier for that boot camp than you would hope for, I guess.
Now I'm nervous.
I'm watching Yannick now.
Now I'm nervous.
Oh wow, how late you can break there.
You can also break into the corner quite a lot, which I didn't think was possible during practice, honestly. But one missed breaking point later, and you realize that that's actually an option.
Yeah, you're right, Roadhog. That's only for the best streamers.
The best streamers never show the pit lane.
Yeah, true. They always go to like camera view. Yeah, but I saw this coming when we got on the practice server today. I was like, okay, I don't have enough practice for this. I'm the typical sim racer that needs a little bit of at least 2 hours of practice, then I'm good. And then I can also talk while driving. Oh. Go on, Max. 1.3 seconds.
Sausage. Oops. Not dead though. But there is an LMP2 without a ring. It's encouraging.
Let's see who's leading LMP2. Actually, it's Jade.
Well, I'm
But-
surprised.
He has Luke Whitehead and Devin Brown just behind him. Wow, that is the race. Ooh, nice try. Yeah, I mean, if that bug was caused by the brakes, it might have been fixed. Not sure though. Okay, now they are about to lap some cars. Oh, the RS looks cool with the red headlamps. That has the style points. The Mans Ultimate livery. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be back in a second.
Overtaking is actually impossible.
Yeah, it's not very easy on this track, let's just say.
Yeah, if there's no mistake, then good luck.
Then you have to pull the Alex Zanardi Memorial Joker and just send it on the inside into the corkscrew.
Yeah, I've just faked it into the left before the corkscrew, and then he got nervous and went wide.
Nice. Oh, you're actually in the lead now. That's really nice. Oops, someone's spun. Yeah, that was P9, but unfortunately they were a lap up still. Probably not going to gain any more positions here unless someone screws up so much that they have to DNF, but I wouldn't bank on it.
If someone corkscrews up.
Ah. Nice. Yeah. And guess who just did? Run into the last corner.
Hello.
What's up? Alright, let's resave jointly. Mission accomplished.
How are things going?
We were just making a terrible pun about corkscrewing up, and then I immediately did, so... Pretty well, all things considered.
The leaders are coming for you, Yannick.
Yeah, just saw Max and Glasgow pass me already. So
No, that's the LMP2s now. The top three.
those. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I will.
Should be in a decent spot though, because up here I can at least let them pass.
Yeah. That looks good. Easy. I will already prepare for the next one, actually. Good luck.
That sounds smart.
Yeah, do something with the time. Can we already sign up? And how much time do we have? Okay, 20 minutes still. That's good. I can register. Yannick, you had the exact same idea as I did.
The caddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
I
it's-
gotta go for that IMSA feel.
Yeah, as it's also the new car, kinda. No, I don't know
True,
what is changed about the car. I tried to spot the differences. Do you know?
I think they just went a little bit more low downforce E with more focus on Le Mans.
Okay.
Basically, they changed their bodywork a little bit because of that. Like, pretty sure the rear wing is a bit lower than it used to be, that sort of thing.
Okay.
At least that's what it looked like to me. This year at Le Mans in particular, it was just a lot flatter, kind of, the car than compared to the other hypercars.
Okay. A rear wing, someone in the chat also says. Yeah, let's see if we can spot something. I'm missing a little bit driving out of the pits like in R Factor 2, where you are like in the tent, kinda.
Oh yeah.
You are just straight up teleported here. Yeah, let's look at the rear.
Navigate the maze.
So that's the rear wing, like this kind of bent element there in the middle. Yeah, that might be the change. I see. Yeah, the shape of the rear wing, like the middle part. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. Ready for the bump start, guys? Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, we going to Spa for WEC next year or what? Because you need to hear this thing in person at some point.
We should
awesome.
do, yeah. Well, welcome to Daytona.
Yeah, get into position. And I might get another because someone's in the pits.
Let's see how the hypercar is on cold tires. It's a bit more friendly under braking. Now tires are heating up quite quickly.
Be safe jointly. Karma be like that sometimes. Yeah, it was commentator's curse on myself, I suppose.
Holy America.
Listen to the freedoms kick in.
It's such a different thing from what we just did before. It couldn't be more different, really. Like that's the nice thing about the two tracks. Daytona is just so different from everything else. And the car also, like this car compared to the LMP3 is night and day difference.
Sure. I'm wondering if they can manage to stabilize the 24-hour situation for 24-hour races, that is. Whether or not that might actually be a legit threat to the iRacing Daytona 24 at some point.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, you have the cars in
Yeah.
a much more accurate way than in iRacing, right? The hybrid systems actually function like they do, so...
Yeah, true.
And you even have some extra cars, if you will, so... That might be a bit of a highlight coming up.
The lockup, but you can immediately feel the lockup and you can hear it as well. It's quite good to control. Let's see about the braking. I would not say, like not from the LMP3 that we just drove. So I'm not yet braking 100%. Or at least in a very short moment.
There's a long-ish message in chat, but there isn't really much time to read that right now. I will get back to you in a sec here, because we don't have too long to go anymore anyway.
Lap 130, 7.9.
Okay, I got my brake indicator for turn 1. That's already pretty helpful.
Have I had any server problems in LMU? Because when you try to join the daily, it says impossible to connect to the server. I personally didn't have that in quite a while. I think when they first rolled out special events, stuff like that, that was a bit of a thing that wasn't always stable, and there were some bugs here and there, but recently I can't recall. But I also haven't had that much time to race LMU online, honestly, so who knows? But yeah, so far it's been good for the most part.
I think I had like 3 or 4 disconnects in 200 races that weren't on my connection.
It's a good ratio.
Much worse, yeah.
Yeah, one of them was in a 6-hour race on the last lap.
Okay, that's tough.
Yeah, Daytona is a true endurance track. It's more for longer races. So that's why you have a lot of we have a lot of downtime kinda when it comes to the driving, which I somehow like.
Yeah, it makes it easier to go for multiple stints and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I always appreciate about Daytona. It's not
Because-
something you can do on many tracks. Like
Yeah.
I like to compare it to the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. Do a double stint there and you're done. Like just mentally, I am anyway.
Absolutely.
Daytona, not so much.
Like you have more time to also think about your next steps, your strategy, operate the HUD and stuff. So
Anyone trying out the new protest system?
we will be at some point. I mean, the braking is kind of consistent, but I wouldn't say it's much easier than before. You still have to get it right. Like it's not easy mode braking now. Definitely not. It's crazy how much rotation you can give the Cadillac with first gear.
Great. That was fun for the most part.
So Max P2.
Nope.
Oh wow, Max won.
Yep.
Wow.
Should have let him stream, honestly.
Congrats.
But I might to have ended here because my back is hurting really bad.
Your back or your back?
My back.
Because the other one wouldn't be something you would want to mention on stream, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wait, aren't we the old men compared to you?
Yeah. I hear this a lot, and it doesn't make it better.
Guys, come on, get to the practice server. We need seat time.
There's 1 minute and 10 remaining and just one driver on there, so we're probably just gonna wait for the official.
That's me.
Okay. Yeah, until I load it in there, it's just. Oh, we got Journey Simon shit for this one as well. So yeah, that's not gonna go. Kyler Hammer going with the Glickenhaus there, doing the right thing. Probably should have gone with the Isata Fustini or something, but here we are.
But I'll be back to the race. I need to relax my.
Alright. People of today, man. Oh, they're practicing. That's a big question, though.
So Yannick, for the motor map, I think it's around 30 kWs.
Time 1:35.
Tend to just switch on demand as well. Like, I think it starts with 40 anyway.
Yeah.
And if it goes down a bit too much, you go down to 30 until it's back up to like 80, 90-ish or whatever, and then you can go back up. That's what I usually do anyway.
Okay, ammo.
That's why it's super nice to have so many rotary encoders and stuff like that on the modern wheels.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reminds me though, I need to change my sim hub dash to the Cadillac one actually, because then it will show you the KW that you have just set. Nice.
Yeah, that's really good, really cool. But there was no update for a long time, right? On the LMU dashboards, wasn't it?
They are updated to work without the plugin now on our website. So
Okay.
you can re-download them and re-import them if you did. I tried that over the last few days and it's been flawless pretty much.
All right. Yeah, I'm on 135, so I guess the good drivers will be around 32 or 33 or something.
Probably. I think 135 is what I did against the AI when I tested for performance and stuff like that, so it should be fine, I think. Like at least for our standard. We have
Okay, that was a much better bus stop
nice, I can't
exit.
see. I think someone followed, but the plugin didn't, or the widget didn't really show, fortunately. But welcome aboard. Glad you're here, and thanks for the follow.
Cars, pretty loud. Okay, 135 flat.
55.11.
I guess I will be a bit more consistent than... It's funny to say, but it's easier to drive this for me than the LMP3. Which is quite interesting. Yeah, I think it
That
was a
was a
YouTube subscriber.
Yeah, it could
Zamzet.
be.
Yeah,
I just did
Zimzi.
just did a test alert. That's now it says Kevin is following. But I'm pretty sure that wasn't an actual Kevin following. So
Kevin!
either way, hello, hypothetical Kevin. Nice to meet you.
There's at least one Kevin watching, I think.
Okay. Law of probability, I guess.
Okay,
There's
it's...
also an auto, like a bot thing. Can I actually? No, I don't want to reply. I want to get that out of here, please. Thank you.
It's also 30 minutes. Okay.
I can't do that right now.
I mean, the lap times are quite similar-ish. I mean, yeah, they are a bit slower than what we had just in Laguna Seca, but yeah, we'll see.
Another practice. Yeah, why am I joining this now? It's like 30 seconds remaining. What the hell was that practice server? Oh well.
I think that was mine.
You can have a peek at lap times then at least. So there's that.
Yeah. Okay, we got 13 hypercars. Journey Simoncic, Michi Hoyer, okay. Richard Arnaud. But it seems like the aliens signed up for GT3 this time. Max the traitor. Look at him in the Ford
Also
Mustang.
in GT3.
Yeah. He's following the
competition.
But Yannick, we did it absolutely right. Like we joined
Yeah.
the groups that are not the pros.
Also, the hypercars are more fun to drive anyway, so that's a
Yeah,
win-win.
yeah.
If you ask me, that is. If you enjoy GT3s, that's not a knock on you at all.
Yannick, people want VR infos.
Yeah. Oh, infos. Okay, I was about to say it
No.
might be a bit
No.
hard pressed for time to switch now.
The comments on YouTube say they want a VR. Like there's one, like 26 minutes ago, VR special, please. 25 minutes ago, more on VR, please. Then 30 seconds ago, more VR, please. So people want a dedicated, is Le Mans Ultimate worth it in VR at 2026? That kind of video. That's what they want.
All right, interesting. I mean, I can tell you guys watching right now what I found earlier today. The new options, so the FOV rendering options for horizontal and vertical are pretty helpful already, I'd say, especially vertical because you don't really realize or you don't notice it that much because if you go horizontal, if you change that, you're basically narrowing stuff a little bit. I think it stretches back out, but it's not as noticeable if you do it vertically, I found. That in combination with FSR helps a bit, but it won't. It's not the magic bullet to VR performance. So
Yeah.
I found, for instance, at Le Mans, the main straight is very much a bottleneck still. Most of the track is easy to reach 90 FPS. I mean, it occasionally dips to like 85 or something here and there, depending on what's happening, which is fine for me, but could be improved still. Yeah, on the main straight, it just goes down to like 50 or something in some cases. So what helped me there was also reduce the number of visible cars. Even though this what was it, occlusion culling or whatever was on, which means technically those cars shouldn't have been rendered if they were in the pits because they were behind stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't know, it did help. So yeah, that can be. There's more to be done there with like OpenXR Toolkit and some graphics settings, I guess. But personally, I think there is something very enjoyable in there already because it's just cool to drive a hypercar at Le Mans in VR, for instance. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really benchmark or anything, but I feel like I have like 10 to 20 FPS more depending on the situation with FSR. And yeah, that sometimes is the final stretch that you need for VR to work. So
Yeah, I mean, it's super cool that they added these FOV rendering options natively, like with OpenXR
yeah.
support, because I can't really remember any sim that does that, like built into the game. It's not like you have to fiddle with a config file or OpenXR toolkit, which sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. It's just a graphics option in the menu. That's super helpful. So they're on the right path there with probably some more stuff to do, but I think they might just do that because remember last year they kind of partnered up with Pimax, so there's some hope there.
True, yeah. They must
hey, Maxi.
have
Yeah.
some
One of the first streams from the new place, but yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
what was I about to say? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be positive.
Just yeah.
Yeah, I think VR is gonna be a part of the next few updates. It's like apart from the single player stuff, I think it's one of the most requested things people have brought up. I mean, the balance is heavily in favor of the single player stuff, but VR comes next.
Yeah.
And
I was about to talk about this partnership because so far we saw an announcement that they have the partnership. That's over a year ago, I guess, and since then nothing really.
Yeah.
Other than they
True.
maybe teamed up on some shows like Le Mans. Maybe they had a booth with or a rig, maybe with a VR. I don't know. I was not there. But yeah, I don't know.
Possibly, yeah. I think maybe it's not even down to VR specifically, but because I've had these drops at Le Mans, even on the screen, not as severe, obviously, but it was noticeable. Maybe it's just a case of just optimizing the game in general, which should help VR a ton as well. Like Daytona at night, for instance, is a nightmare as well. There are spots like the back straight, for instance, or the bank turns, first and foremost, where you can easily get to that locked 90 that you want, or well, not locked in this case, but the 90 upper limit, basically. But once you approach the turn onto, part of the front straight, really, the last turn out of the infield, where you're looking at basically the full grandstand, full main grandstand, with all the floodlights on and everything, that's where it gets you. That goes down to like 45 or something. So you're looking at a reduction of like 50% in some places, which isn't good.
Yeah.
That's really something to look into.
Yeah, we might race, I don't know, 18, 19 laps, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Around that, yeah.
Difficult to say, honestly. I'm probably just gonna overfuel it like crazy anyway, but go for like 22 just in case.
Yeah. Well,
that's
let's
what
see.
It says here anyway. Virtual energy 75% should be all right. I hope.
Okay, final event for today. Let's hope this will be a little bit better than the one before. But I'm a bit more confident in this because I have so much more experience in this like environment.
Yeah.
Because we've done iRacing, Daytona races, like the endurance races.
Yeah.
AMS2.
Also the car. I mean, we did the 12 hours of Le Mans in the caddy, so that should help hopefully.
When I started driving, I remembered how to operate it, so that helps.
Also, the sounds are super cool. So
Max is going GT3.
Yep.
But good on him, because you have a real competition there now, it seems. Because all of the guys that went LMP2 now went GT3.
Mickey Hoyer is doing hypercar though,
Yep.
so we're properly screwed. So is Journey Simoncic for that
Yeah,
matter.
we are screwed anyways, but it's a fun
what it
event,
is.
man. So yeah. Okay, let's get going.
Probably take some fuel out of it first.
Yeah, I took 6 laps. It's probably too much, but
Yeah, the try-hard gloves go back on.
yes, I go mediums. It's quite hot on the track now.
Is it? All right.
Yeah, it's 42 on the track.
Wait at pit exit. All right.
Softs in the quali would probably work, but
Yeah, I'll try
mediums
that right now.
mediums would also do the job, I guess. Yeah, Antopoulos also says can't go back to flat.
There's the actual light at the pits. Has that turned green already?
Oh, it's green.
Message
Yeah, we
has
can
gone.
go out.
Okay, yeah. But to say the message has gone already, so I assume it's green. But yeah, I'm approaching it now, and it is very much green, so that's good. B8 Moda.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, Max being in the Mustang, we are full America.
America.
Oh, the tires. Cold. Yeah.
I find the brakes to be very misleading on the first lap too. Like the amount of times I've just slid straight into the wall in the West Horseshoe. Just because everything's cold. It's not even funny anymore.
There's a plane landing in the background. Okay.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Yep.
Things we were happy about probably 7 years ago in Alpha 2. Give me the lap time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the first lap after the outlap isn't the lap either, because the tires will take more time to come to life. A lot of Canada flags on the grandstands. More Canada flags than US flags.
Shaking my head.
There are more UK and Canada flags than USA flags. Is that a secret message by the developers?
So Studio 397 hockey game confirmed? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, but the amount of US flags in the infield make up for it. So maybe it's just to create a balance.
Probably. Slight lock up.
Yeah, me too. But the lockups are very controllable. Are you also on the Coach Dave setup, Yannick?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I totally agree, yeah. There used to be a time where you couldn't save them. You couldn't trail off the brake all you wanted, you would just go straight.
It's quite manageable.
Oh, come on. This next lap won't count because I cut a tiny bit of curb in the bus stop.
Oh, Simoncic with the 33 already.
Oh, jeez. Alright. And that's probably just the banker lap.
On cold tires, yeah.
Yep.
5.32.
Oh, the tires at the exit of the bus stop are solid, by the way.
Thanks for testing that. Good to know.
Yep, I'm dead.
Just for the science.
Yeah. Totally on purpose.
Alright. Try and not actually cut that chicane again. So you can get a lap time on the board next lap, because otherwise it might be a bit tough time-wise, honestly.
Yeah, I'm leaving the pits now.
Alright. Last call and everything.
It's invalidated.
Okay, that's
Oh,
not
of
invalidated.
course, yeah. The old issue of race room where you mess up the last corner and like in this case the bus stop and your next lap is also invalidated. Cool.
I had that a lot before.
Love it. We love it.
Great, a bit too early on the throttle there.
You will probably see me a lot this week doing LMU dailies. There's a special event on the weekend as well, right?
Yeah, true. Laguna Seca 4 hours, I believe it was. I don't know what it is either, but this, I don't like the LMP3 and the hypercar here. I have so much more confidence on the throttle out of slow corners now. I'm not sure if they changed something like a couple updates back that I didn't notice there, but it's just, they seem just much more balanced. I can just floor it out of the slow stuff.
How
Maybe
much?
that's the reworked default setups and full shape setups. I don't know.
Okay, 2 more laps.
Yeah, I get one more, then I'm out of fuel.
That was not good.
Right, don't hit the grass. That was close.
I think the prototypes in LMU are better than the iRacing ones. But that's just
Yeah,
my
I agree.
opinion, of course.
And that's going to be a very slight improvement, apparently.
Yeah, I'm also not on my dream lap yet.
9.35.17.
Yeah, improved by about a tenth. I'm sixth, so there's that. But I'm out of fuel, so that's going to be probably. put in energy again. Can't wait to try Daytona and LMU tomorrow. Yeah, the Splinter 45, I totally understand. Like Michael said earlier, it's a great endurance track, and so it's kind of tailor-made for these cars in a way, or the other way around, if you will. But it's just very enjoyable to drive. Honestly.
Yeah, they feel really good here. We've been driving some events here in iRacing in this class of cars with the Ferrari, for example. And this is much more enjoyable.
Yeah, it always comes down to personal preference, of course, but with these cars in LMU actually having their proper hybrid systems, for instance, that's a huge help.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
That's one thing. That's
tire.
one thing, but yeah, they're also very. I don't know. The feedback they give is just very, very nice, I think.
Okay, I got a lap.
Time 1:30.
P6, nice.
Ah, curses!
Got him.
By like 600ths.
Yeah.
God damn.
I messed up the last exit in the bus stop, and I had a 7/10 advantage. And then, like, on the way to the start-finish straight, it just counted down and down and down and down. And then I ended up, like, with a -5. No, minus
Extremely
0.5.
close. Yeah. Yeah, I do love the Daytona 24 on iRacing. The special event was always awesome, for sure. But I don't know if you were around for when we talked about that a little bit earlier. I can somewhat see this being at least a threat for 24-hour racing at Daytona if they manage to pull it off correctly. Just because personally, I think the driving is a bit more pleasant, really. And
Yeah, if you would offer me a 24-hour race right now in iRacing and 1 week later there's Le Mans, I would 100% do it in the Mans Ultimate. Sorry, iRacing.
Yeah.
I love you.
But yeah, I get that. I'm very much looking forward to the 24-hour race at Le Mans in October. I think it was late October, because it's a bucket list item on my sim racing list. Honestly, I've done 12 hours, which should have been 24, but got changed on short notice for technical reasons.
1 second, Yannick. 60,
Yes.
64, 63%, something like that.
I'm actually going 75 just in case. Probably going to be too much, but whatever.
That's too much. But I will also go 70. That's okay. Okay, guys.
70 might be.
Oh, I forgot the tires. Can I?
You can.
Holy moly. Max, you are running indeed a Le Mans setup, right?
I'm running the Le Mans setup, yep.
Yeah, because someone in my chat said, hypothetically, would a Le Mans setup work in Daytona better than standard? And yeah, it seems like so.
Probably.
Yeah, but the only thing is the bus stop. That's very sketchy.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
And I just lowered the rear and increased the brake bias a bit for the bus stop.
Okay. Yeah, someone wants me to explain the differences between LMU and iRacing in like the feel, the brief description. I would say it's just the depth and density of the force feedback and weight feel that you get for the car. Especially when it comes to the hypercars, it's also about the full simulation of the hybrid and that the cars work how they work in real life, which I really like. That's not the case yet in iRacing. Also like the virtual energy system, etc. It's like WEC style or endurance style, how it works nowadays. That you have to match your virtual energy to the fuel, and once you understood what to do there, it's kind of nice, and it lets you strategize in the endurance racing. Yeah, and I just feel like the force feedback out of the box, without like crazy tweaking apps like Marvin's force feedback app, etc. There's so many things that you can do to iRacing that feels nicer also in the steering wheel, but. I also like how focused LMU is on the specific cars and types of racing that they are doing. So it's not a big difference for me where I say, like LMU is miles ahead. It's just the small nuances that, as someone who just races from time to time. So we usually we do like 2 or 3 bigger events throughout the year. When I have time, I'm doing the daily races, and if you consider my user profile, it just doesn't make sense to pay a monthly fee to iRacing. I'm just not using it enough. So all of these little factors come together, but now we focus on the race start. But we can discuss that maybe due to the race or during the race a bit more in depth, but not in the first lap.
Yeah.
I do have Colombo right behind me.
Yeah. The Bowie knife of Daytona. 80 FPS currently while streaming and in the starting phase is not too bad.
Green flag. Green
Okay, let's
flag.
go. Who's that mad lad in the... Okay.
Already got hit by another caddy because I was half a second or so late on releasing the limiter. Happens, I guess. Ooh, that's tough. I really thought the Glickenhaus would spin off there, but they didn't. Nice job. Sorry, my guy, that wasn't meant to be a dive bomb or anything, but avoiding action rather. Evasive action, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, the Glickenhaus is nice. Someone pulling that.
It's a rare sight, yeah.
Okay, and the best Cadillac. I have to find my achievements, you know.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
It's a lot of GT3s, right? 24. We will also get you quite soon. Like in 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
3.07.
Yeah, I instantly lost it in the last stop. And
Hello.
I'm on P20 now.
Oh no. Where did you start?
Catastrophe.
P4.
Oh. That's a bit sad.
Yeah, but I'm not completely dead. It's okay.
It's a start.
I didn't lose my wing. That's the main part.
That's the breaking point. Let's test the netcode.
Almost dead again. I'm dead again. And someone else is dead with me. Now it's over.
Caddy battle through the final sector into turn 1.
I'm racing against the Glickenhaus and the Isotta Fraschini
Nice.
in 2026. There's no 8 gear.
9.36.37.
No, the Glickenhaus gone wide. I've got my P6 back. Nice.
And a
Yellow.
caddy just spun in turn 1 as we were going side by side, but didn't collect me, luckily.
That curb was
It's
dangerous.
tempting to go a bit too deep into turn 1 on the brake and then just spin out. I got my sights set on the Glickenhaus. That's 2 seconds or so down the road now.
I think The tire model in iRacing has become pretty well.
Oh no. I'm not sure if the prediction is correct right now, but it says I need 9% virtual energy to complete the race on lap 19. That is. That's not good.
Oh, true. Yeah, me too. We don't have enough fuel. How did that happen?
Seems that I'm making friends.
Yep.
Yeah, Max is making friends.
Also, Jardier just casually typing uwu in chat while doing 330 or something. Well, actually, he's in the GT3s, isn't he? But still, you get the point.
That's a skill I still have to learn.
Yeah. It's not happening anytime soon. Not for me.
In VR.
Maybe he has a macro map to that. Just random uwu during the race. Because why not?
Oh, come on, car, turn.
I'm sorry.
Max, Abmahnung ist raus.
I held the brakes.
Max, you are driving a GT3 car.
Anyone know if they have a fix for the LMP2 tire heat problem? I'm not sure if I heard about this. Please explain. I also haven't tried the LMP2s now that you mention it. In this update anyway, so I probably couldn't tell you a lot about it. But...
I have to fuel save a tiny bit.
It still says 9% for me, so that's not happening with just fuel saving, I don't think. Not if I want to keep up with the rest of the grid here.
9.27.
Oh no! Was that netcode?
I don't know, I just saw you spin, but not why.
Yeah, I think I got a bump. By hammer. But it was quite far away. I gotta check the replay later.
Someone found out that the tires are solid.
What?
That the tires are solid in the bus stop. Oops. Was just laying there on the top. Without tires.
Oh, there's a problem if you spin. Tire temps won't drop in the LMP2s anymore. Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant. First time I'm hearing about this, but I also haven't tried, like I said, so not sure if they tackled that, but I assume so. Would be worth a try, though.
How are the
a mental problem there?
How are the soft tires? They must be pretty warm, no?
They're fine. Front right is at 86, but that's still in the operating window, I think, so can't complain here.
In the rear?
Similar story on the rear right. I think on the left they're about 5 degrees colder, which checks out, considering all these corners. And the fast ones are left-handers.
Someone in front just went straight in the banking, in the wall, and then continued normally.
Solid choice.
Don't think that's the fastest line, but yeah.
Esports line apparently.
You just hug the wall the entire way.
But now it says fuel not required. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's on the edge to like a 20 lap race, so We could be safe. I'll still have to fuel save a little bit.
Yeah, I'm lifting and coasting too, which usually helps with getting cleaner laps out anyway. Or in, rather. As I say that, I get my first 0.25 track limits. Whoops.
Yeah, Arnu might be in trouble, like P12. He has only 46% even.
Ooh, yeah, that's a bit
My god. Oh
close.
my.
We are getting closer to the GT3s.
There's a yellow already in sector 1.
Yep, that's me. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yep.
Oh, a wild. That's not Max. It was another Mustang.
There's a Porsche hypercar in front of me disappearing.
Yeah, someone just outbraked themselves. The Isotta. Oh no! Poor Isotta Freschini. You saved jointly, my guy. That was close.
But you have to drive very clean. If you're just a tad too late on the braking zone, it's hard to recover.
Oh, the first GT3 I'm gonna lap. Oh, it's a terrible spot though. Going into the chicane. Can I
It now
still
says I'm
do
good
that?
with fuel.
Alright, that was cleaner than I anticipated. Nice. Yeah, it says the same for me, but I'm still doing the lift and coast thing a
Yeah, me
little
too.
bit.
I will continue.
Just in case.
There's so many GT3s already in the pits, like DNF. Two positions up for grabs.
Oh, there's Max again. Hello.
Hello.
At the very worst, pretty much, but what are you gonna do?
I think someone died in front. Be careful. In game, of course.
Oh, Max is
ideally.
P13.
Oh,
Oh, Max, nice move. Hello.
could have been in the fight for the lead now, but
Oh, gave him a small bump. That looked pretty good netcode wise. iRacing, it would be a. Oh! Oh, Lambo! Oh, what are you doing to me?
It would have been an iRacing yesterday. Interesting.
In iRacing would have been 4x.
I like the Lambo what are you doing to me option more though.
It's incredible, Yannick, how we have a 3-second gap all out.
Yeah.
okay, I have Lewis in front. I'm trying my best to.
I'm coming up to Jonas in the GT3 now. Nothing happened though. Champion Joe for the initial
Champion
C80s.
Joe!
He's 10 seconds in front of me.
You can get him.
Let's see.
9136.70.
Oh, there's Jardier in a Corvette ahead of me. Don't bump him. That won't
Oh.
be ideal.
The caddy gone wide. P7. Ah! Just drive your line, boys.
It's still saying we're fine on fuel.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed
seems
that turns out to be the case in the end.
seems. Yeah, if we really have 20 laps, if it stays 20 laps, we're good. Otherwise, yeah, we have to pray now to the gods of Daytona.
It's not like Michi Hoyer in the lead would need to slow down or anything, because he's still got 65%
Yeah,
virtual
he's-
energy.
He has enough.
What are the lap times in front? Below 130 or above?
35. He just did a 35 flat.
And then it's
I mean,
2
someone
laps.
just did a 34 flat, but yeah.
So I'm not too far off. I have a 35.2. Not bad.
9135.88.
Come on.
13 minutes to go.
Oh wow, thanks, dude. Yep, that's the place to try and move into the chicane.
I'm catching you guys.
Lap 136.13.
These SOCs looking good. I'm running the 30 kilowatt map and it seems to be just right for Daytona. I'm constantly around 30 SOC. There was a track limit, but I have still plenty of track limits to count or to collect. Yeah, actually, I can go for a few more. Now the SOC is running quite low. Want to avoid that. The Isotta Frascini is getting a little bit loose on the rear.
Love to hear it.
No. No, he
The
is off the
Wickenhouse has
track.
been in the dirt. Yep.
Yeah. The Isotta is also gone. I think we're looking good for the virtual energy. It's now 99. It's yellow somewhere again.
Time 1:35.07.
Yeah, somewhere in the infield.
No, I'm stuck behind a Ferrari through. I'll stop.
Good.
GT3 Ferrari, that is.
I like.
I know.
That's
Hoping to catch the Glickenhaus there again. but
yeah. Let's work together.
didn't hope. Yeah. I mean, you should be almost in range for some draft anyway, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's bumped.
that's the Glickenhaus gone.
Yeah. We are just behind the pros, Yannick.
God damn, we're good. Where's that big esports money then, huh?
Where is it?
Yeep.
Max certainly won something already in sim racing.
No money.
Are you on Liquipedia?
I'm not.
Okay. Okay, that was...
Oh no, I won some money. And an ACC one series, but I don't know the name. No.
I got a trophy for P2 in a league once, so there's that. That's a bit wide. That damn exit curve there. That, why is that even there? There's no track
It serves
configuration
no
that uses
purpose.
it, honestly.
What's the purpose of that curb? Do we still get the GT3s one more time? Yeah. I think so. Towards like the final lap. But it's still questionable if we can make it. I can already see us like lurking in the final lap as we did in Le Mans. Higher the motor map again to 30. That should be good for the rest of the race. Tires are also looking good. Looks promising.
135.13.
A little bit too wide. Like Yannick last lap. Oh, I touched that curb too, Yannick. I just...
You shouldn't do everything I do.
Yeah.
Honestly, not very helpful.
Oh, why is that Lexus driving straight? That was so confusing. Oh my god, Yannick is so close. There he is.
Still over a second. Oh no, again terrible GT3 timing.
Oh, some car is off.
Oh, that's an Aston Martin, yep.
Don't look behind in the banking. It's get motion sickness on this.
I didn't. I'm fine. I hope the viewers
look-
don't get motion sick.
I only look at my virtual mirror.
Day 135.82.
That's fine though.
Oh, I'm catching up to Max again. Oh, Max in the top 10, at least.
At least. After flying off 3 times.
So you know what to do. Ah, no, you already didn't. Damn it. I was about to say, next time I'm at the office, I'm paying your fries at lunch or something. But that's that then.
Too late.
No prize
Oh.
for you, Mustang.
I can help you a little bit with Champion Joe, though, Max.
Yeah. Please.
Okay, final.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
134.94.
It's not the final lap yet. Oh, that costs a ton of time. got a sub 35. Yeah, GT3 looks pretty stretched. Must have been a wild starting phase for GT3 because so many DNFs. Max killed all of them.
Yep, every one of them is on me, sorry.
He was on a mission.
I got paid.
Oh, Colombo, my guy, what are you doing? Oh, wow. Wow.
Please survive.
I didn't hit anything, luckily, but dude, they were battling like side by side all the way to the left ahead of the chicane, and just as I was going for that gap, he decides to come back to the right for the racing line.
Whew. Please no Colombo.
Yeah, I almost got Colombo. I didn't hit anything, luckily, but now I got square tires, I'm pretty sure.
Should be the final lap. I hope.
Hello again.
Hello?
Yeah, it is the final lap, okay. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Not being overwhelmed by the LMP3 and then like easily getting a race in Daytona in a hypercar done?
Kind of, technically. Just goes to show that maybe LMP3 is below your level of talent.
Of course. Yeah, track limits, who cares? Is this enough energy? I think so. We are just hitting it. I can't believe how we hit basically the energy as well. Usually we tend to run out of energy here on this
Yeah, true.
on this channel.
Pretty much nailed it, yeah.
I got an achievement.
Okay.
Complete 100 races in full length in any game mode.
Define full length, but okay.
Oh, maybe I read that wrong. Yeah, nice. P4, almost podium. Good one.
All right,
I've
P8.
I've managed to drive into the wall again, but I'm P8 still.
It's not limiting the FPS to 60 anymore after going over the finish line. Wasn't that a thing?
That before?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. First time I heard about this, but that doesn't have to mean much, I guess. Ah, man, that should have been P5, really. But, oh well. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Ah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I always mess up the order on this one, but whatever.
Oh, we collected some nice dents and dirt.
Boothby and Marbix got 0.0 on the finish line.
Damn. Can I watch the replay, actually?
You can, yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see lap 5. What happened there?
Yeah.
Or lap
I want to
4.
see that almost catastrophe.
Okay, so here it already happened. Where am I?
Let's
Please.
see.
Okay, so here I'm still in P6, and then I think the Isotta Fraschini gave me a bump.
Alright, I'm just sticking to the wall. The cars are all the way to the left, and then he decides to go back to the racing line. And almost kills me. Nice. It's like a proper where should I have gone moment, really. But okay. It do be like that
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
My spin was actually the Glickenhaus of Hammer hammering me out of existence.
All right, look at this from the onboard here. Ferrari and the BMW going all the way over to the left right here. I'm hugging the wall, thinking, all right, I'm just gonna get past somehow, and yeah, here he comes. No grip on the outside. Luckily, I don't clatter the tire barrier. That was close though. So yeah, lived for another day, or to see another day rather.
Oh, what a
So there's
beautiful
that.
drift until it just spins. But it was indeed
yeah.
not a netcode, it was just a car hitting me from the back. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we still managed to fight our way back, so that's that. Yeah, nice.
Almost. All right. Less than 2 seconds slower than Johnny Simonic. I guess that's
Ooh,
something.
wait, Yannick. Lewis Edmondson just leaked the release in the chat.
What?
Yeah, only
13
13
hours
hours
to
to
wait.
wait.
What's the time right now? Almost 10 at night here, anyway. So that would be 11 tomorrow, wouldn't it?
It's quite
Our
early,
time.
yeah.
11 CEST. So that would make it 9 UTC.
Yeah, if you have a short working day tomorrow, you can play the new update. And if you're in America, you just go to sleep and you're fine.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice. Cool.
All right, that was fun overall.
Yeah, second race was really good.
Mhm.
Any learnings, Max, regarding GT3 on Daytona? Anything that we should note down?
Yeah, the exit of the bus stop is pretty deadly. The inside curb, especially with the setup I had.
Mhm.
Otherwise, pretty forgiving track. Just a bus stop to learn,
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah,
that's-
I didn't quite like the steering of the car. Like the steer into some of the tighter corners.
Oh, the turn-in.
Yeah,
one.
but that could be due
Yeah.
to the setup being set up for Daytona and the banking and everything. So it could be intentional that it feels a bit wacky when turning. So it's very unprecise. Like, would you agree, Yannick? Like getting into the tighter bits was not very precise. I felt like as if the camber is not really supporting this movement.
Can't say that was the case for me, really.
Okay.
I found it similar to the LMP3. I was actually very confident on the brake, as in like braking into the turns quite deeply.
Yeah.
Especially turn 1 was good like that.
That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was always this point where I felt like anyway, and the slow stuff we had to kind of coast a bit, and there was a point where you felt the grip come back, kind of,
Mhm.
and it would just turn, late apex, off you go, which works perfectly well in Daytona anyway, just because these hairpins are kind of like that. You kind of want them with a late apex so you can, straight line the exit a little bit more, I found.
Yeah. Yeah. But what I can say is the braking was very consistent over the 30 minutes. So it would also be over 1 hour if you drive it longer, I would say. So, but it never really was an issue for me. For you, Max, like in endurance races, did you have problems with the brake that was not consistent anymore? Because that's something they addressed apparently.
On every class or?
Yeah, they changed the braking model. They kind of have the core of the brake and the disc now separated, so it should lead to a more consistent temperature on the brakes for all cars. But they said in the patch notes, especially for the cars without ABS, it should be more consistent on the braking.
Okay, yeah, I've mostly driven the GT3s.
Okay.
I think I only have like 10 races in total with any other class. But in GT3s it was quite okay. So you had to brake a bit earlier in the end, but that's just because of the tires, I guess.
All right. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining, first and foremost, and for Max getting at least one victory for Team Overtake. That's quite an achievement.
What a carry.
What a carry. Yeah.
Yeah. Also to the Twitch audience, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Yeah, hello again, YouTube, if you're still there. Yeah, and thanks for Studio 397 for hosting these and inviting us. That was proper fun.
Yeah, it would be cool if they do this more often with upcoming updates. 1.5 is the
Indeed.
next one. So yeah, if you haven't watched our video and read the article with all the patch notes, it's on overtake.gg. Check it out. YouTube as well, overtake.gg or overtake_gg. You find us on socials as well, Instagram, TikTok. We are everywhere. And yeah, it should be also your bookmark in your Google Chrome or your browser should be Overtake.
Yep.
It should be your starting page. Pretty
Really,
much.
everywhere. Check under your bed before you go to sleep tonight.
I'm still such a boomer that my browser starting page is Google.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah, very.
Even though in Google Chrome, even like the address bar on top is the Google search, so it's just super unnecessary. But
do you type in google.de though before every search?
No, I don't. I just search in
Okay.
the browser in the address field, kinda.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
So
but
not too boomer either.
Overtake. Maybe I change it to overtake.gg now that I thought about it. Great, guys. Enjoy the evening. See you in the next ones later this week. We have the rally video probably coming. And yeah. Bye-bye,
Loads of
guys.
good stuff. Take care.
Take care. Bye.